Okay. Why does that look like that? We got some technology testing that we gotta figure out over here. Oh boy. I know y'all can see that. That is definitely not what it's supposed to look like, but we're gonna get this squared away. No, geez, hold on. Clicked off the screen. What the heck? Mm, can I just display capture this shit? Yeah, I think that's what I did. Because if I go over here, it's still gonna look like that, so hold on. Yeah, okay. I think that'll do it. Oh, you know what? One more time. One more time, because we got to do this. That's why everything was the way it was. What the heck is going on with the freaking screen? Alright, step one complete. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, dang it. Actually, where is it in here? Yes, I have to set all this up again. So yay me. Wasn't even what I wanted. Technology test. I knew it. What the heck, man? What the heck? Alright. See? Can't do nothing. don't remember having to do all this, so I'm actually testing out the various what was it, the predefined settings in here. So I remember about them. So it says gamepad or compatible joystick. Well, this one says compatible joystick, but this one says gamepad. Maybe I should try this one. Oh, well, almost. It was almost there. No, no, that's not gonna do it. None of them. Closest one I think was this one. Still trash. Oh, well, I think those are it's the D-pad. Let me see. No, it is not. Alright. Well, that was a waste of time. I got it. I think I figured out what the heck was going on. So Steam happens to have a conversion for the mouse to the gamepad, whatever you use in the controller, basically. So like the right click would be the right trigger on the controller, or like the left click. No, excuse me, the right click, which is typically the zoom. That would be like, I guess, your left trigger, or if you're playing with the right thumbstick as a zoom, you can do that, right? But like the fire button, which would be the left click on the mouse, that would be triggered by the right trigger. So like I said, they have a mapping. What's it? They have a mapping. I just haven't totally forgot about it. I thought it was gonna automatically import onto the yeah, I thought it was gonna automatically import onto the game from the the first encounter, the one I played earlier, but I guess they did not. I was adjusting. Excuse me. The sensitivity as soon as it loads. Man, there needs to be a dead zone for sure. Okay. Let me bring these things down just a tad bit more from the master. Oh, oh, hello. That's interesting. Okay, that's cool. It's cool to know. Alright, guys. Sorry for the long wait, but we should be pretty much good to go here in just about like maybe another minute at most. Bring it down just a smidge more. Maybe even just a smidge more than that. 38 might be too slow. No, I think 38 might be perfect. Maybe even further down than that. Actually, what I could do, no. Maybe turn this off, because I think that's what would be messing me up. Okay, maybe that does not do what I thought it was going to do. Yeah, we'll keep that on the yes. Um, I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. We'll name it Bibbo. People. No, Bibbo. Yeah. I don't know why, because I'm just want to name it that way. All right. All right. We're going to go back to yes. This is okay. Yep. Single player. All right, guys. We're there. We're finally there. We're here now. Don't know what the fucking noise is upstairs, but whatever. Um, do normal, and we're gonna get to it. I'll let y'all read it this time. I'm not gonna read it. I've been there. I've been there, you guys. Hey, look. I think that's me. This is a recap of all our lovely adventures from the last series, Sam. The first encounter. He's a big fella, I'll give you that. He is ginormous. Ha 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 ha. Don't you do it. Otherwise you will fall. Just like our giant warlock. That's what he was, right? I think he was a warlock. Look at all that blood. That's a ridiculous amount of blood. I like how he says Geronimo, but going to up. Normally we say that when we were falling down, not being levitated into a giant spaceship. But I guess Geronimo is just here I go. Even though, again, it was actually some sort of Native American, his name. He was like a Chief Geronimo, I believe. Sorry, this stream's been live for fucking 30 minutes and we're just now getting into it. Was it like one? Oh, these fucking buttholes. Hey, wait! Woo! Freaking dummies. Look at them. Look at them. Well, here we go. Alright, what do we got? The old 45 and a good old knife. Kniffy. Alright. Let me take the last little swig of my drink and then I guess we'll get into it. And once I'm done with my drink, and probably the maybe this level, the next one, depending on how I'm feeling at the end of the first one, I'm gonna have to call it just to be able to enjoy my night. Cause I've been doing a lot lately, but it's okay. We gonna get through it. All right, let's get to it. Into the water we go. Now, most people would not think to just keep going down immediately. As soon as you land in the water, you should just go straight to the bottom. Wish I knew what the button was for to dive. But yeah, here's an immediately first secret. As soon as you get in, you should want to press the jump button, whatever you have that assigned to, as you swim out of the water and swim up, so that way you can get the effect of the movement of times two. You're jumping while you're swimming, so something that I kind of figured out over the years. And they got these things. What was it? Oh, dang it. Y'all was supposed to watch that, but that didn't. I messed it up. That's on me. I apologize. That was supposed to be a little gimmick. Maybe I just restart. It's not gonna hurt. If I do it twice, I'm just gonna say forget it. It just wasn't meant to be. I wonder if that's a thing that we can learn from as a concept. If you do it two times and don't work out, just let it go. I don't know. Probably just depends on the context of the situation, what it is, the scenario. Here we go. Enjoy. Now I will not lie. I definitely enjoyed the first encounter much more than I do the second encounter. Here we go. Here we go. Can't have a gameplay without the stuttering. But yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed the first encounter, like the scenery. Even though this one's probably actually visually more appealing. the environment, I guess, of the first encounter was more enjoyable because you're in Egypt and everything. 'Cause I think probably back when I first played this when I was younger, I just enjoyed the Egyptian theme. Some can probably say aesthetically. Can you die, please? I'm just gonna use this on you guys. They're giving you a lot of the guns back immediately, though. I appreciate that. Plus, you get a little bit more. I don't remember they having the chainsaw on the first one, the first encounter. Die, my guy. Is that a clear? Is it crystal clear that that's a clear? Is it bugged or something? Where's my ammunition? I think it might be bugged. Why is it bugged? I have no ammunition. Yeah, how you like that? Oh, this guy again. Oh my goodness, leave me alone. I wasn't even ready. Now you might be wondering, because if you look over there, that's where the game wants me to go. But you might be a little confused about what are you doing over here? Well, if you explore a little bit, you might find a little bit of some treasures. Voila! Look what we got here. It looks like it's the what? Oh, yep, it definitely is. Whatever their, I guess their it's Crow Team. At least I think that's what they're supposed to represent, Crow Team. It's like just an Easter egg. But the people that ended up crashing the spaceship, it's their spaceship or the rocket ship. I don't even know what it is, but it's clearly, as Sam pointed out, crates. So we'll just call them crates for. Is that a button? I guess it's just a crate or something. Like I said, it is for what it was, visually enjoyable. But I just like the scenery, the environment of the Egyptian uh, locale. Yeah, there we go. Box tape. Hey, wait! Hey, wait! Uh, this room is an interesting run. Yep, there it is. Oh, there we go again. This is appears to be some sort of score. 1664. Is this like a work score or is this like? Um, I'd be curious what that represents. Is that like actual? That can't be total score because that'd be retarded. Excuse my language there, but like I'm already at 135,400, so like over there at the top. So I think it'd be very dumb if that was what it represents. It can't be the game score. Well, this is cool. And again, so quick, so fast, so sudden. Like this is where they introduced the little power-ups that they had, which I thought was pretty cool. It's an innovative way to keep the game a little bit interesting. We got more of these dumb birds. We gotta clear. The flamethrower was actually a fun one. I did definitely enjoy the flamethrower. I don't know, I think the flamethrower is just such a cool concept as a weapon. I'm just put you on fire from a distance. What you want, huh? You want some flame action? And I imagine even back then, when like the flamethrower was is still in its infancy stages, like during I think it was probably even before then. I don't really know the history of it, but I would think by Vietnam it was uh probably really well manufactured, at least to a degree of like what they wanted to. Basically, spitting out napalm. And if you know what napalm is, then it would suck to be just doused in napalm. And I mean like completely just drenched in it. I did definitely not enjoy these guys as an enemy because they were annoying. My armor is low though, if you cannot see. You never know, they be putting some secrets back there. They had a variable zoom and a set zoom. That's pretty cool. Up to 8. From 2 up to 8. And then you can just do a variable of it. That's pretty cool. I only ever knew it just to be as a variable. I didn't know they had like set levels to it. That's pretty innovative. Because you don't see that with even modern games nowadays. Like, you know what? Hold up, I got y'all. Chopping them up with the chainsaw. I don't know what his name is, but like from the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I feel like that guy. Let's have it. Have at you. Have at ye. Ye Marty. Or what was it? I can't even think of what the fucking thing is. What did they say? R, matey, have at ye. And that's what it is. Fucking pirate talk. You sure you want some of this? You don't want none of this? Oh, yeah. And there's a whole bunch of this stuff too. But they did incorporate. So this one you just have to type out the. Oh no! Was it ready? My, oh yeah. I killed me. You gotta be pooping me. What? No. Wow. What fucking baloney. Okay, now I'm not doing all that again. We're. That is some bullshit. I'm not about to redo all this shenanigans here. No, that's clearly not what it says. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not doing all that over again. I was trying to give you guys a more authentic run there, showing you all the Easter eggs and whatnot. But if it wants to be stupid, let it be. Oh, Just go right through. Anyways, this secret back here was just supposed to be like these eyes. Once you oh, you're supposed to spell mental. MENTAL. I thought it was supposed to be serious, like for serious, yeah. But anyways, you do that. Behind these eyes is a little heartbeat, which gives you full health. But I am not doing that shit all over again. So you get to see the rest of the level, just as I wish. You're supposed to time these, otherwise you get crushed and you die. Which I'm not going to do because I have a ghost on. Going through here, and I think there's just one last little bit down below. Double your fun. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, there's nobody there. I wish I could see my health and my ammunition. That'd be very useful. Wouldn't you guys agree? And technically speaking, if you do that, you're supposed to come down here, fall, and as you fall, you fall down here, and this teleports you up here, and you have a little secret that you can explore over here. Cool, huh? I'd say so. You were just up there, then you drop down there, and then you drop down there, and then you're up there. And you get even more ammunition by grabbing this guy. Got armor. And this is a secret as well, but the only way that you get to it is you have to find the little cave entrance. I don't really remember where the cave entrance is. I'm just gonna go ahead and reverse engineer it because I have the ghost on the no clip mode. Yeah, because here you get the secret heart. Woohoo! Right? Yeah, we found it. Yeah. But really, you come through here. This honeycombed shape. You drop in here into this water. You go down. Swim. I guess you could think it's the only part that has water, so if I'm being dumb here, I could be dumb. But the only part that has water is the part that's just up ahead. Just before the statue that we just seen. Oh, no, it was the rock. Dropping the rock into the hole, all the way down and around, up through the tunnel, up to there. It's not impossible for something to exist like that, I don't think. Maybe like the water level might be the only thing that's illogical here. Because the water level stops above when it starts below. So in theory, the water would even out to push down to find a balance. And I don't think it would come up this high if the other end is down there. It would have to come down a little bit, push out some of the water till they're about like even. I think in reality they would have to be about equal in terms of like their height level. There is a secret on here. Another secret health. And then we're in here. And I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I was not gonna do that thing over again. Yeah, this one was interesting. A lot of these places, pretty much every single one had some sort of secret. You just had to figure out what it was. Nope. Might be over there. I'm not dealing with you. Oh, we got the bomb. Okay, so, we acquired it, but I don't have it. Yeah, that's cool. Cool stuff, game. Really, really, my guy. There we go. All right, my guy. Yeehaw. That was close. And we got the grenade launcher again. And now we're back outside. Can you dumb harlots die already? Jeez. I'm about to do a quick save up here. Made 2 little statues, one from each little pyramid tower upon yonder hill. Oh my goodness. He don't get hurt like the bulls do. I never even realized there's ammunition in here this whole time. Has that always been? Because I only remember the Xbox version. What do you, Sam? I think I am there with you, my friend. Why have the minigun ammunition if there's not going to be a minigun? Maybe it's inside. There definitely is a minigun around here. It'd be very dumb of them just to give you that. Look at that boulder. I guarantee you that's an Easter egg over there. Yeah, no, why would they put ammunition there for a specific gun if they're not going to provide the gun? That'd be very dumb of them. Maybe it's inside here. Hey, some armor. I will take that. Oh, it's this one. Man. Oh my goodness. You can probably see why I don't like these guys. And yeah, I died. Restart. Last fucking spot. I should have just saved when I got up there. Told you. But yeah, if y'all never knew, this is they would load all the sprites, all the characters, and way off in the distance. They did that for the first one, the first encounter. Man, that goes deep. It's kind of the same concept that they did with the. Another thing about it for the in Halo 2, the Scarab gun. You have to have a spot where all this stuff is spawned, so that quote unquote spawned at that point in time back then for the game coding of what it required. But like, if you had the stuff spawned in, it'd be easier to load it instead of having to load a new instance of it. So they already had instances of the enemies and the stuff already in here. See, they even got the heart and the health pack and or the ammo pack. Now you see that they don't take any damage, nor do they do anything. So they're just here again to make it easier for the game to process things. What are you? Just a lone patch of grass, crabgrass. Wow, I can no clip everything else, but I just cannot seem to phase through this. It pushes me off of it. Oh, you see that? Isn't it like I think that should be it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Serious damage. One more to go. Crow team, Crawleywood. What's that? I guess it's just a bug. It's no longer there anymore. probably why I didn't like the second encounter too much, because it was just too much movement, too much open space. You gotta go over here, gotta go over there. At least with Egypt, it just felt like it was kind of closely compact. Everything was kind of stacked on top of each other. Sure, you might be doing a lot of moving, but it is more of like you get to see and explore things as you're moving. Was that supposed to end it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm kind of done for the night. I will catch y'all later.